Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel where we're discussing Mandela effects and the like. Thank you for joining in. Welcome all Mandela effectians. And tonight we're celebrating a great man, Martin Luther King. And there was residue that I presented earlier today about the lion and the lamb, which now in this reality is changed to the wolf and the lamb. And there's a bunch of brand new Mandela effects that you guys have never seen before that we're about to be talking about tonight. And I've got Theresa Lynch joined with me, and I've got Sandy here with me, and we're going to be talking about these effects. So number one tonight on the list, let's see. First of all, tonight's title, you have nothing to worry about. We're talking about this super blood moon that everybody was panicking and thought it was the end of the world. Well, guess what? We're still here. We're still here. And so anyway, I've got some beautiful pictures that were shared. Lisa sent me a good one last night. Some of you guys were sending me photographs. Thank you. So you can kind of make it out. The phone, I don't know, the phone cameras just don't do it justice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Joey and I watched it together. We tried to film it, but he couldn't get it on his phone, and I couldn't get it on my phone. It was too blurry.
Right, and that small dot right there that's red, that's our moon, blacked out by Earth's shadow.
That's cool.
And apparently, I closed the other good photograph. But yeah, you guys can look online. There are some really great photographs of the moon and the super blood moon. So anyway, our first Mandela effect tonight is going to be talking about, what do you guys remember with MPAA film ratings? Do you guys ever remember on any VHS or anything having a GP rating?
Yeah, Recall covered this. Recall Vector. And
thank you. Yeah, Recall Vector covered this one.
Yes. But see, there's a double Mandela effect here, Brian.
Okay. What is it?
Besides never seeing the GP before, history states it was only for 2 years in 70 to 72. But Theresa found residue of movies using it in 1953. So if it was only 2 years, why was there a GP rating in 1953?
Yes. I know, that's weird. So from 1970 to 1972, you said, right?
I believe so. Teresa, you could send him that big long thing you sent me a text.
If it's this House of Wax, Vincent Price, that's what I'm looking at right now. Yes. And it says GP rating here at the bottom. And when was this movie made?
Look what year it came out.
What year did it come out?
Down in the 70s.
No, you sent me something else from 1953. I'll go look.
Okay, sorry.
It's all right.
Too much here.
Yeah, I know there is too much.
Right. Well, gosh,
long anymore.
There's an old one. I mean, but there's this new one here in 2005. I know that's not right.
No, she sent me one, and I was like, I answered her 1953. My mom was 1 year old.
April 10th, 1953.
Wow.
And the rating in 1953, it says it's R. I wonder if that's changed because of course, what companies do is they'll rebox it. They'll box it up with the new ratings. The new ratings. Yes.
Yeah, that was the movie, 1953. Yes.
Right. So we're looking at an R rating here, but what they're saying is
something while you're doing this.
Yes.
This is from Josh Speed in the group. GP was an old rating from the MPAA that replaced the M rating. It was replaced in 1972 because some people thought it stood for general patronage. This was used from 1970 until 1972 when it was replaced with the PG rating. So it was 1970 to 72, but 1953 they're using it. That doesn't make sense.
Well,
can I do a shout out?
Yeah. Let's do some shout outs. Who's all in the chat? Let's see.
I want to give a shout out first to Brian Stabley. Hi, Brian.
Oh, hey, Brian. What's up?
Hey, Brian. Thanks for joining us. Will Stevens, a shout out. Ronan the Voice. We got Esther here. Hi, Esther. Frank Ponte. Let's see who else we have in here. Sharon McDonald. Hey, Sharon. Yellow Sun. Love that name. Poppy Elm. Gana Ball.
I think that's it right now.
Looks like we have 38 people right now watching, Brian.
Oh, that is so
Come on,
awesome,
everyone.
guys! Thank you for coming on such late. Thank you for coming on such late notice. We have Shauna here. We got Rick.
I'm happy. Yeah.
Hey, Rick.
Come on, some of you 38 people. Don't be shy. We want to hear your any new MEs or anything you may have to say.
Yeah, we got plenty more coming. Okay. So,
there's so much.
Hang on to your horses, people. We have more coming.
Buckle your seatbelts.
Buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Okay, so not only do we have the MPAA ratings, which we're going to say this is a possible Mandela effect. I wasn't around back then. I was born in 1980, so this does not affect me. But for all those of you out there who were born prior to 1970, if you remember seeing this, let me know. If not, then it's a definite effect, or it could be. You know, another weird one Sandy brought to my attention is the Godfather. I know we talked about this one recently, and it seemed like the G is sort of reaching out for the D now. In this one here, it's not, but on some of the other photographs, you'll see it is. And the left side of the T is gone, the F. And then what's really odd, we didn't talk about this ever before, but the T and H are now they're merged in every photograph, and that's just really weird to me.
Now that one, it's not there yet. The D and the G are still separate.
Right, they're still separated, but it's reaching out for the D. Again, you have this hand puppet thing here. That was there. That's fine, I guess. But the T and the H is what we're talking about right here. They're merged now. I don't remember that. You guys remember when I talked about this a while back? Did I mention the T and H? Please help me out, because you know with the way this Mandela effect is happening, I see like videos like Moneybags' videos are getting changed. There are some of my own videos that are getting changed, like when I mentioned Ross Dress for Less, and I could have sworn up and down I didn't mention it, and my video changed.
I remember Dress for Less, Brian, and I live next door to a Ross.
Ross Dress for Less. It used to be just
I
Ross.
remember Ross.
Yeah.
Yep.
T and H has merged since 1972 on The Godfather. I researched that a little bit. This next big effect is well.
Wait, Brian, I have to show you something. I'm sending it now. It's The Godfather.
Okay.
This is another current poster where the G and the D are merged. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Frankie Aponte said that looks so odd.
Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm looking. How did you send it to me in the PM here?
Oh, I sent it to Theresa. Oh gosh, give me 1 second.
It's okay.
What's the matter?
I sent it to you by accident, Theresa. All right,
that's okay. Do you want me to look at it?
No, I sent it to. I want him to present it, so I sent it to him. I just sent it to you.
Okay, there it is.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's a current poster with the G and the D merged. So I think it's in the process of changing at the moment.
Yeah. All right. So let me share this other, and then we'll move on to the next one. I noticed you said something about Qualcomm is merged too now.
The M's are merged, yes.
And how long has that been happening? Is this?
I just found it this past week.
Okay. Here's The Godfather, the original poster. T and H. Yeah, Qualcomm. This is another weird one. If you have an Android phone, the chances are is that you have a Qualcomm Snapdragon inside there.
Oh, and the bottom. Yeah. Look at that. The MM.
Yeah, the M's were never like that. These were they were never connected all together like that. This is weird. No. Even when you go back and look at the old Nokia looking Qualcomm, the M's are merged there as well. What year was that phone? Does anyone know? 1990s. Qualcomm
I thought
phone.
it was
Let's
like
look at that.
98 or 99, something like that. It was late 90s.
Yeah. Let's look at one of these guys so you can see what I'm talking about. Here it is.
And I'm sorry, that clock looks so weird. 3:55 right there.
Yes.
That looks so weird.
Here's Qualcomm. The M, the two M's are merged.
Yep. I used to have that phone in 1997 when Princess Diana died. That was the phone I had.
Wow.
It had a little wheel to scroll through your contacts. I really liked that feature.
Yep.
Made life easier than clicking a button.
Well, speaking of jaggedy shaped M's, we're looking at jagged shaped lightning bolts during snowstorms. Apparently thunder snow is a common thing now. I can remember reading, I think, books about it. I don't remember seeing lightning during snow, so that's weird to me. There was a post I think Theresa mentioned about in the UK. They had some thunder snow recently.
They've been having minus 10, Brian.
Yep. Sandy.
Below zero. Yeah, they're really having crazy weather. If you have anybody in your chat right now that wants to talk about the weather in UK, and that would be awesome because I heard it's really bad. You know,
yeah. Anyone else? Anyone else? New effects, Sandy. Keep a watch on the chat for me and Theresa. There's new effects, guys. Go ahead and mention
typing, it. But so far, just Vader, which we're going to be talking about soon. So.
Yes. So we have snow donuts. I know I talked about this one before, but
sorry. Thank you, Effective Rejected. Yes, please hit the like button, guys.
Yes, hit the like button. That helps because there's the AI, Google, for whatever reason, whenever you put Mandela effect in your description or anything, they automatically thumb it down 3 times. I always get three. Yes, I always get three thumbs down, and every video automatically. So yes, it does help to thumb up the videos. Okay.
No way.
And there's a new effect that you might want to look at. Mike Baez says, by the way, Superman got power from the blank sun.
From the yellow sun.
Yep.
What is it now? Black hole sun? It's
Mike Baez, what's the blank?
He gets it from the Earth's sun, the yellow sun.
Yeah, the yellow sun.
His Kryptonian sun was like a red or orange color, and it was too powerful. It was bigger or something about it. And
I thought it was too small. Like they didn't get enough power from it.
I don't know. I think it was bigger. It was a bigger sun.
Maybe. Let me look.
All right, so we have these snow donuts, which are a natural phenomenon now. I thought that was weird. On top of that, pancake ice. How about a little pancakes to go with your donuts, huh?
I think they look like lily pads.
They look like lily pads. You're right.
Well, they can sit on the lily pads while they have their donuts and their pancakes.
I mean, you think we would have seen this before somewhere? I mean, this is
never,
only happening.
never, Brian. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Pancake ice in Chicago's lake. See, I don't know who has time on their hands to actually chisel away and shape all these things. It looks like they're hand cut, you know.
But but they form naturally. I don't get it.
That is weird. Mysterious ice pancakes floating.
They're calling it a deep dish pizza ice in Chicago.
Wow.
This is in Scotland, Scottish River. All right. Well, what was that joke you said earlier, Theresa, about Darth Vader having to eat pancakes and donuts or something?
Darth Vader having... Oh, Lord.
Okay. We have another huge effect. This one was brought to you by, what's his name?
Need input?
Yes, Need Input. Thank you, Blaze from Need Input.
Yes, he's awesome.
Yes, he is awesome. You guys have to check his channel out. Need Input.
Love him. He's so funny.
Yeah, he is.
That looks ridiculous.
Look at this. Look at this secondary cape now. Darth Vader has. Are you guys freaking out now? Are you officially?
I'm freaking out. Is that light or are those stripes on his chest plate?
Yeah, there are stripes on the chest plate. Yes, but these to me, I remember these being all black, and now they're gray. And apparently, there are some gray areas on his face, and he's got like these gray gloves and boots. But I remember them being all black. And this was not there, this secondary cape. So let's ask the chat for just a minute. What do you guys remember? Because if you look now, this is the way it's always been. He's always had this secondary cape. But look, notice the real big change when you go to A New Hope. Star Wars A New Hope, Episode 4. That famous scene where he says, Luke, I'm your father. But now he says, no, I'm your father. That very famous scene now, he's got this cloth cape running over his chest plate now. That was never like that.
Nope.
No.
It looks ridiculous.
I don't remember any of I don't remember the stripes either. When was that added?
I don't know, but it looks like he's going out to a club wearing a vest.
Yeah, I agree.
Right
I don't
here.
remember that, but I really don't remember the stripes on the breastplate. When was that found?
I don't know, but there are numerous websites you can visit about the costumes.
I don't remember any of that. The whole costume looks different to me.
Yes, is
He's got
anybody?
stripes on his arms. I don't remember the stripes on the arms either.
Let's zoom
Go back
in
to
here.
the previous picture. It shows a close-up. The previous tab you had open.
Which one? This one?
No, he was standing sideways. The previous one.
Which one? That one?
Nope, not that one.
This
I'm
one?
looking for his arms.
That one?
No. I'm delayed. That one right there. See the stripes on his arms? His arms are, you passed it.
Oh, right here. Oh, okay. Here?
I'm looking. No, there was shoot. I'm going to rewind the video. Don't move.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm going to rewind the video and take a picture. There we go. I can take a picture of what you showed. Hold on a second. Because, I'm seeing it. I'm watching on the iPad. I see it as a delay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're moving, and you could be showing what I'm talking about, but I can't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I remember you were actually able to see his legs here, and now he's got extra covering. Is this a change for you guys? Now, here's something more like what I remember. Darth Vader. Does that look about right? Darth Vader costume. My son dressed up as Darth Vader for Halloween a few years back, and I don't remember him having these extra coatings. Here is residue, where you don't see the extra cape.
Yeah, and the arms are black.
Yes, the arms are black.
Look at the picture I sent you.
Okay. Hold on. Ask the audience. What do you guys remember?
Wow. People said T. Ferris says grew up loving Star Wars. That costume is totally different.
Wow.
Esther says, can anyone check out Spacewalks? Spacewalks? To see if Dark Helmet has changed too. Oh, you mean Spaceballs?
Spaceballs, yeah.
Can you bring that up?
Well, wait, Brian, pull up the image I sent you first.
Okay, yeah, the stripes down the arm.
Yeah, that's totally new. Silver stripes on the arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, stripes down the arms.
Yeah, definitely wrong.
Yeah, I don't recall that either.
Rick Satterwhite said shiny black stripes. Yellow Sun said he was all black for me. Ronan says, wow, crazy. Wow.
And
were his eyes red? Because his eyes look red there.
They do kind of look red there. That might be the lighting.
Queen says, did we see about CERN building 4 times bigger? Yes, we did. I did bring that attention to Brian before the show about CERN and Elon Musk hooking up together to build a tunnels, so that they can put in this LHA's collider, which is supposed to be 4 times bigger. So yes, I did tell Brian about that.
Yes.
And I posted it in my group. Sorry for interrupting you guys.
Yes. We have another thing.
Just to let you know, Queen consciousness. Yes, we're aware of that one.
Mm-hmm.
We're just seeing lots of stuff.
Yeah, the other thing, what is this Easy Bake? Easy Bake now has a dash or something, or?
Yeah, the Easy Bake Oven has always had a dash, and I don't remember the dash at all. And it did switch to a star at one point, but the point is there was nothing in between Easy Bake for me or Theresa.
Right.
And if you look at the packet, if you go down to the packets.
Yeah, the packets don't have it on there.
They don't have a dash or anything. It just says Easy Bake.
That's right. So any of you out there who had an Easy Bake Oven, maybe can shed some light on that. That would be great.
I had when I was a kid,
Here's
Brian,
Residue.
That's many years ago.
Residue for Easy Bake without the dash.
Yeah, it didn't have one for me.
Thanks for finding the Residue.
That has no dash in it. It's bad quality. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
And I think I sent you some before, some Residue. Remember, I kept hitting you with it.
Yeah, somebody asked me about M.A.S.K.
That's the M.A.S.K. Residue there.
No, somebody a couple weeks ago during one of the shows mentioned M.A.S.K. Now is missing the dots. However, there's residue here for the dots. I can tell you who it
is. Hold on 1 second. You're moving too fast for me to write all this down.
Yep.
I'm looking in my messages because I have the person who sent me the M.A.S.K. info. Hold on 1 second.
M.A.S.K. with the dots.
Wow. I believe it was Jake Tritt.
Okay, Jake Tritt. Okay.
He sent me a lot of residue.
Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you, Sandy. Residue. Well, Easy Bake Oven now has the dash. A lot of dots and dashes. Okay, there's the Qualcomm. Hold on. So we got M.A.S.K. Easy Bake Oven. Oh, whoa! Creation of Adam, nice. There's a is this a Japanese resonance arcade?
Merged, Brian.
Oh,
darn it!
Residue Hunter in the group posted an image of the Sistine Chapel painting where God is actually above Adam.
Yes, here's residue for God, actually above Adam, pointing down or to Adam. Yeah, and now they're pretty much level with each other. Or Adam appears to be above God in that picture now, in the painting.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, excuse me?
Easy Bake with a star. Good residue.
Wow.
Good job, you guys. And there's even residue for here's a Jeopardy question. Completes the immortal words of Little Richard, a wop, bob, a loo, bop, a lop. So finish the blank. What comes next?
Something bam.
Bam boom, right?
Bam boom.
Now it's bop bop.
What? Bop bop.
A wop, bob, a loo, bop, a lop, bop bop is what he says now.
Yeah, he says,
and I caught that. Yeah, I caught that change a while back, and I did a video about it.
So did Moneybags.
Yeah.
Moneybags, I think, found it too.
Yep.
That's an awesome find.
Residue.
There's 2 of them.
Bam boom, and it was the correct answer.
What?
Jeopardy has a lot of good residue. They found one for the Lion and the Lamb. There was a question about.
I've seen that one, Brian.
What animal lays beside the lamb or something like that? And it said the lion.
Oh.
A kid story character who says the sky is falling, the sky is falling. A wop, bob, loo, bop, a lop, bam, boom.
Yep. That was the effect that woke my stepson up.
Right.
My stepson, who was only 13 or 14 at the time, remembered Bam Boom because of the cartoon, the Chicken Little cartoon.
Yeah, Chicken Little.
He knew the song, and he was like, "No, it was Bam Boom." So that was the first one that he, as a teenager, remembered.
Okay, I can try to find a picture of my son, Sharon. I have to go back through my old photos. But there is like a video of my son in a Darth Vader costume. It was from Halloween. I'll have to dig it up.
That's okay. I'll do shout outs while you're looking.
Yeah, please do shout outs. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's more people here. We're up to 47 people.
That's awesome, you guys. I'm glad you can make it.
If you want to shout out, say hi or something in the chat so I don't miss you. I'm going back. All right, so we have Rick Satterwhite, Shauna Gaddis, Faith Hope Love, Jung Mo An, Sharon McDonald, Forgiven and Blessed, Cecilia Berry, Midnight Tarot, Esther Andrews, Frankie Aponte, Chris Espinosa, Ronan the Voice, John Bates, Effective Rejected, Mike Baez, see who else? Queen Consciousness 1111, Chili Rooster. Hey guys, Yellow Sun. Scrolling down. Una Flo, T Farris. Who else is here? PG 2424. Did I get everybody? Nancy Waterfall.
Okay, I actually do.
You.
Guys, I just found a picture of my son in a Darth Vader costume.
Okay, I got two more.
Thank God. Thank God for Google Photos. I'm telling you, look, here's my son in a Darth Vader costume. Yes, Residue.
And SGPCH 1983.
Look at that.
Got everybody.
Look at that, guys. My son is wearing a Darth Vader costume and no sash extra over the arms here. Look at that. Do you see it?
Yep. No sash at all. But he has the gray stripes on top. Aw. He doesn't have a silver nose, though.
No silver nose. That's got the black nose. That's good.
And the helmet's smoother than it is now. It doesn't have, like, that big thing in the center.
Right. Thank God for Google Photos.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. So the next one. All right. So how many of you out there remember Tiny Tarts? Some kind of candy that it's a Willy Wonka candy.
Do you guys remember Tiny Tarts?
Why does that mean familiar?
Just a Y or an N. If you remember Tiny Tarts in the chat.
Tiny Tarts.
Anybody remember?
T-A-R-T-S?
Yep.
Okay, because Tiny Tarts is now Tart and Tinies.
Yeah, we've got two yeps in the yep and yup in the chat.
That's good enough for me. I don't know this candy. I think my daughter eats it. You know.
It's an old candy. It's been around a very long time.
Yeah, so Tiny Tarts, it's the name kind of rings a bell a little bit, but now they're Tart and Tinies. This is Residue. Sandy showing here about Tiny Tarts. We have Tiny Tarts. Oh, wow, this is weird. Look at this Candy Warehouse. It says Tiny Tarts, and then it says Tart and Tinies.
Yep.
That's so weird. Why would they do that?
Yeah, there's a couple of them from Candy Warehouse.
I'll show you another. You know, another candy that's changed for me is Nerds. They now have all these little bumps on the letters. You know, I don't recall those bumps on the letters.
I don't either.
Nerds candy. Go look it up, guys. Tiny Tarts Mix and Melt. Now they're Tart and Tinies.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess she was trying to show here. Sandy was trying to show Tart. Tiny Tarts. Tiny Tarts Wax Melts.
Yeah, that's I didn't even send that to you. That's like a wax tart. You can skip that one.
Okay. Tiny Tarts. Tart and Tinies. Again, it flips.
Yeah. There's a lot of flips that I came across.
Candy coated Tart and Tinies.
We got more Tiny Tarts in the chat. People remembering Tiny Tarts.
That's so weird. And it says, it has the letter N. Tart and Tinies. And
it was tiny tarts, Brian. I remember it.
Right. Notice the K and the A. We talked about that before. The K and A are merged on Wonka candies.
And Nancy Waterfall, we used to do tarts here too. They're just, it's a different candy. This is a different one.
All right.
You want to pull up the nerds, Brian?
Yeah, I'll share the nerds. Tart and Tinies. I think that's the last one. Nerds, candy.
I'm just showing that it's been Tart and Tinies forever. Different packages showing it's older.
Wonka nerds. Let's look at nerds. How many from 1983 until now, you guys ever remember nerds having these little bumps on the N, a bump on the R, and on the D and on the S? I don't remember that. Do you?
No.
That's just so
that
weird.
looks wrong.
Here's a clearer picture.
No,
Wonka
that looks
nerds.
wrong.
Yeah. So that's another one. Some residue that Mark wanted me to share.
Wait, I'm sorry, Brian. Another thing with nerds. It didn't have a capital R.
Yeah, capital R.
Yeah, I don't remember that capital R.
No. That looks weird. You're right. The capital N, lowercase E, uppercase R, lowercase D, uppercase S. It looks wrong. No, I don't believe it was a capital R. Yeah. What?
Should trace it.
No, I didn't. I could have sworn. Ask the audience, guys. Let me ask you guys out there. Did this have a lowercase R or an uppercase R in nerds?
Mike Bias says R. No.
Mark Fewings wanted me to share The Carpenters. He found residue. Sounds like The Carpenters, sung by the Session Singers. See, just some proof there that it was The Carpenters.
Yeah, that's nice.
Also, we took a poll. Do you remember Richard Simmons having wristbands? And 90% of people said it yes. And there was 21 votes. Yes for the headband or wristbands. Yes on the wristbands. He totally had a headband, but there were many people that weren't really sure about him also having wristbands. But yes, he had wristbands. 90% said wristbands.
Esther remembers the lowercase R too in nerds.
Yeah, me too. That's weird. The uppercase
I'm
R.
telling you, Brian, my brain, it's like I see the second effect. I do find some new effects, but I've been finding effects within effects recently. That seems to be like my niche. I'm finding you found the bumps, and then I immediately see the R. See what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like that's what I've been doing. Ronan the Voice has no capital R too.
Okay. All right, so we can agree on that one. Any other new effects, guys? Because we're getting close to the end of the show.
We're missing something. I don't know what, Brian.
Oh, we are.
Well, I know we're missing something. We want to talk about Elon Musk.
Gump one. The Forrest Gump one.
Oh, what's with Forrest Gump?
About I know I'm not smart, but maybe what was it?
I may not be a smart man versus I'm not a smart man.
No, it has to do with maybe.
Right.
Hold on.
Was it Moneybags?
Moneybag 73
Yeah,
did a video.
Let me go on my group because I did a post on it, but I have residue. Hold on, let me see if I can get it.
Yeah, see if you can find
me some
residue.
About something else while I get it for you. How's that? I'll get it for you.
Because now he says, I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
No, I think it was maybe. Hold on. I have residue for it. 1 sec. Sorry. I don't know you were going to...
It's okay.
You caught me off guard. I'm sorry.
It was, I may not be a smart man. Now it's, I'm not.
That's it. Thank you.
Oh, here we go.
I do have residue for it. Yeah, there it is. I got it.
Wait, yep, there's all kinds of residue here in memes. I'm looking at memes.
Brian, I'll send you guys the residue, okay?
Yeah.
Show it.
Here's a meme. I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is. Another one.
Here you go, Brian. I just sent it to you. Sandy, you see it too?
E-Man's trying to get in, Brian.
Okay, I tell him to check his email. I sent him a link.
Brian, I just sent it to you guys.
Okay, where? I don't see it.
In the group thing.
Oh, it's a Facebook post. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's residue in there, I promise. I always make sure if I can find residue to go along with an ME, I'll look for it so that I have the video or whatever it is along with residue, even if it's only a few pieces.
Yeah, let's.
Guys, there's something in the chat.
E-Man, if you're there, can you click on the link and join?
Yes.
Chili Rooster, what do you mean static electricity is gone? I don't understand that. What do you mean?
Wow, this is great residue, Theresa. Romantic love quotes, movie quotes, actually. I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is. Forrest Gump. Another one, romantic movie quotes.
Yep.
I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is. Forrest Gump. I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is.
There's some good ones there.
I may not be. Yeah, that's the one I just shared, everyone. Bubba was my best good friend, and even I know you just can't find that round the corner. I may not be a smart man. I like that one. Be loyal to your friends. Love unconditionally. There you go. I love that one.
Oh.
Oh, man, that just brightened my whole day.
Aw.
I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is. And love is around the corner. You know, Valentine's Day coming up. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We got to do a special show for that one.
Yeah, we got to do a special show. Me and Lisa will probably team up and do a show. I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is.
There might be one thrown in there that's kind of funny, but I'm not sure if you want to read it or not. It's the last one.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to say that one.
Theresa, Valentine's Day might not be a good day to do a show. I have things to do with Joey.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, then we'll do it another day. Then no problem.
Yeah,
we'll just do like a belated show or something
leading up to it.
Yeah, good idea.
I agree. The flow time is speeding up 100%. At least for me, it is.
I may not look. Here's a picture of Forrest Gump on the park bench. I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is.
Brian Iman says the link is not working.
Okay, let me send it to him again.
Send me the link in the chat, Brian. In the you know what I'm saying, in the messages, give me the link.
Here, I'll send it one more time. Hang on.
All right.
It's sometimes the link expires if you don't hit it right away.
That's true.
That can happen. All right, it's sent. But next, while we're waiting on E-Man to join in, let's look at Elon Musk's post here on Twitter.
Oh my gosh!
So this is kind of freaky.
That one's scary.
Dabu brought this up in a video. This is today, January 21st, 2019, at guess what time? 12:22 p.m.
No, of course it is.
Of all times, it's like Masonic there. Elon Musk says he talked to CERN about building tunnels for its biggest ever particle collider.
He's making a new one. They're making a new collider, a bigger one.
A bigger one, 4 times the size.
4 times
bigger. Elon said that the director of research lab CERN, Fabiola Giannotti, asked him about collaborating on a new collider. The particle collider is going to be 4 times the size of the Large Hadron Collider.
Oh my God!
They call it the LHC. In other words, that's what the LHC stands for, Large Hadron Collider. Musk said that she asked him whether the Boring Company, apparently they're boring, could build tunnels for proposed new collider. A CERN spokesman confirmed that Giannotti met Musk in July last year. So what?
Brian, we're having problems with adding people to live streams. Send me a link to our messages where I'm sending the residue to you, and I'll try to send
E-Man's
it
here.
that way.
Hey, E-Man, welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
He's here. Okay.
Yeah, E-Man's here.
We're just talking about
Theresa.
Yeah, have you heard about the collider being built now? The new one they're planning?
Yeah, the big one. They're supposed to have a bigger one. Yeah, they said that about 3 weeks ago.
Oh my God! Can you go? Hey, I want to make a statement right now, guys, before I forget.
I'm gonna leave it up right
there. Can you
there.
imagine if this thing gets on the ground and they build it and they start running it? Can you imagine the impact it might make on the Mandela effect community, especially if it starts accelerating throughout the community? We might get hit with tons of more MEs. Like, we think it's bad now. What's going to happen if this thing is up and running, guys? This is going to be massive craziness.
If this is the cause of the Mandela effect, things are just going to get worse.
If it's the cause of it, we're going to find out. If this thing gets up and running and the MEs start speeding up and time starts speeding up even worse, that'll be the end of everything. That will be like total.
Well, you know, I think that's either biblically, because you know, it says that in Revelation that the beast is going to give power to the other beasts. So maybe this is the bigger beast.
I don't know.
Scary, guys.
Hey, one of the two.
Like
It's something going on with it, because why would you need a bigger one? I mean, ain't that one fine enough?
Why do they need a bigger one? I mean, look already what's going on now with all these effects and everything. 4 times bigger? We don't know what's going to come in through the wormholes or whatever they're opening up, these portals.
I mean, they must have about to take over a whole city.
Guys, I'm going to mute myself for a minute. I have to ask my stepson for a splitter for my because I have to charge my phone. It's going to die, so I have to find a way to split this. So I'll be right back.
All right.
Hey, E-Man, okay. Hebrew says hi.
Hey, Hebrew, how you doing? How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up? David Chunky's in the house, Brian.
Oh, hey, did it, Junkie?
Rally and dated, Rally, Jonah.
Whoa, we got Raleigh, what?
Rally's there.
Whoa, welcome, you guys.
Yeah, Jonah Games. Let's see anybody else. Here's somebody I don't know, never recognized him. PG2424. I think you have a new listener.
Raleigh says, Brian, I feel that the Schumann resonance is a good indicator of shift changes.
Yes.
Guys, read up on Kathy Mello. Covers this fact very well.
Wow.
Raleigh says, we love you, E-Man.
Hey, I love you, Raleigh.
Love you, Raleigh.
So what's new? What's new in the world for you, E-Man?
Well, you know, it's steady pace. That's all. It seems like everything is getting wound up, and what I mean is, you know, I said on a couple of videos, maybe about a year and a half ago, that these government shutdowns was going to happen because, you know, they got to keep us distracted, and to get the one world government, one world religion, the enemy has to change everything over to meet his criteria. You know, he has to take everybody out, and I thought it would be like a disaster as far as, you know, they were talking about the Titanic plate and that it was going to be erupting sometime soon. I thought it may be that, but then, you know, when they did the food stamps things last year, if anybody remember how half the country didn't get their food stamps for about 3.5 weeks, I think that was beta test. And now the real deal is coming. Because, you know, this it's all, like I tell people, all of this is connected. You know, they can only control out of fear. If you got fear, you got confusion, then you mess with them at the same time. You know, they'll be looking for a savior. And what do they say with this AI, artificial intelligence, that it can fix everything? You know, you see what I'm saying? So if they can make you afraid with eating and your ability to have a place to stay, you'll be looking for somebody to save you. And so all of this, because I know the Mandela effect is speeding up, and you know, you talked about the Mandela effect now. Now people really don't want to hear the Mandela effect because they got more important things they worrying about.
The time speeding up.
Yeah, speeding up. Everything is speeding up.
And nobody has any time for you know, really great long conversations anymore. People get real testy, you know.
Of course. That's what I was talking to a pastor, and I told him, I say, you know, remember I told you about the Mandela effect and how these changes and they're changing these things for a reason. You know, if you change one thing, it makes the imbalance off a whole lot of stuff. You know, a lot of people think these little merging letters and maybe a dot is insignificant, but that still messes up the balance of time and space. You know, it throws things off.
Yeah, you're right, and something has to throw us back on, right? I mean, I think I really feel like this could in fact be like the Bible is saying. It's everything seems like it's converging now. It's so weird. It's animals are acting different, people acting different. We just have to be on our best guard, you know, and live every day right now to the fullest. I mean, it's almost like what would you do if you found out that you had cancer? You would try to do everything you could on your bucket list, you know.
That's it. So, and it's not about fear. I don't think it's about fear.
No, it's not. Not at all.
Like I always tell people, you don't get a first aid kit because you're afraid to get cut. You get a first aid kit just in case something happens. That way you can be prepared. You know, it's about preparation and making sure that your life is right. You know, that's the whole thing. You know, you still got to have joy and peace. And you can't let these distractions and what may be happening mess you up.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Elon, are you on the computer? Because I can barely understand you right now.
No, that ain't me. I'm on the phone, actually.
It's breaking up a bit.
I think I hear somebody breathing.
It's somebody's sounds like they're right up on the mic.
Yeah, that would sound like to me. I know that ain't me because I ain't.
They're getting ready to say, "Luke, I'm your father."
I swear, dude, sound like they eating the mic.
Well, I was watching something. I was watching something recently. You know, Sebastian Maniscalco has a new video on Netflix, and ironically, at the 41-minute mark, he mentions carnauba wax. I know for sure it was carnauba wax. I'm sure all of you do as well that are into cars. It's now carnauba. So it's great when you see real residue like that. You know, something.
Now I put myself on mute. That's somebody else. I don't know what that is. Lord Jesus.
I'm gonna try to fix that. Hold on.
Esther, I had to switch to Bluetooth headset for now because my phone was about to die. I'm going to switch back to the other headset once it charges a little bit.
Yeah, Bluetooth kind of makes it sound like it's on speaker. It's weird. Yeah,
Bluetooth. Yeah, and I don't have a choice right now. It's either that or hang up. So I got to wait. My phone charges pretty quickly.
All right.
Yeah, you sure sound like Luke, I'm your father, like you about to say, Luke, I'm your father.
Hey, Sandy, go ahead and say it. Luke, I'm your father.
You want me to say, Luke, I am your father?
Yeah, say, Luke, I'm your father.
Luke, I am your father. I guess I have to listen to the replay, huh?
No, Luke, I am your father.
So we know what technology they was using. They was using a headset.
Well, you do a whole list of effects, don't you?
Well, I was going to save a lot of them for Friday because, you know, we said we were going to do 1 hour tonight, and I've got to keep it to that because it's a family thing night. So,
Amen.
We'll have a lot more by Friday, Brian. Right?
Yes,
You're cutting me more by Friday, too.
yes, and if you have any new effects that you want to share with me, I'll gladly give you credit. If you email me, mandelaeffectawareness@gmail.com. It's in every description of every video.
Well, since we talked about Darth Vader, and it's only one little thing, how about you show the group the residue of C-3PO I found? The little toy.
Yes, C-3PO, he had gold legs. I know that for sure.
But this shows a fully gold body, too.
I'm looking for that photo
I have
right now.
residue of C-3PO when he's closed on his stomach. If you want me to send it.
Yes, definitely send it. That goes
Yeah,
along
send
with
that.
the toy.
That would be good.
One. It's good residue too.
So how everybody doing on the Martin Luther King birthday day?
Oh man, I'm doing pretty good.
Let's see if I can find this residue. Yeah, I remember finding this and I meant to share it to you guys. Sorry. Where did I put it?
Okay, so here's a little bit of residue that Sandy presented here to us. Now, Theresa and Sandy are really great at finding residue, and so is a lot of you out there. Thank you. Right here, you see the gold leg. Now and also the closed off stomach. You guys remember the stomach being closed off like I do? It was somewhat closed off, and now there's wires showing.
Yeah, that look about right there.
Yep. You got residue
Ryan,
too?
I think that's one right there. I found oh no, that's a wire one, my bad. Nope, nothing. I have one where you stick this the legs in to the side of the computer or something, and both of the legs are gold, Brian.
Oh nice, I like
the one on
that.
the right.
Wow. Where'd you get this?
Teresa, did you say the body was gold because this one shows the wires? Did it change?
Yeah.
No, not the
Both
one on
gold
the
legs.
What? No. The one on the right, no. That didn't have the wires, guys.
Yeah, it does now.
Wait,
No.
hold on. Which one has the wires?
Teresa's.
Oh no. The second one
Changed.
changed and now it has wires. Look at that.
The one on the left I really like because if you see it, it's sticking out. Look at the legs.
Yeah, you can really see that. There's the gold legs. So thanks, Theresa.
Do you need me to send you the gold body one again?
No, I shared the gold body. It's right here. Just in case you hadn't seen it. This is it right here, everyone. C-3PO toy with the official gold leg. But if you look now, he has a silver leg.
Here's some good ones, guys. There's a few more C-3POs if you want to share
So
them.
we've got
These are good
to
ones.
cut it short.
If we're going off air soon, I'm just going to turn the Bluetooth off.
All right, thanks, Sandy, for the
Okay,
photos.
guys, this is good timing for us to end in a few minutes because I'm down to 2%. It almost ends with me my phone going dead at the end. But by Friday, guys, I can charge some more tonight and post some stuff later.
If Teresa's at 2%, I'm at 30, so I got better legs than she does. So
and you can outlast me.
I'm just turning the Bluetooth off.
I got 2%. Do you see that, Brian? Is that good residue?
That is perfect residue.
You want to show that? Show Sandy?
Yeah, I did. I shared it.
Hey, you know that one that Sandy sent you, the first one with the gold body, with the red circle around it. Zoom down on that left leg because it looked like that feet is turning gold. I mean, turning silver.
Wait, which one?
The one that Sandy sent you, the one with the circle, the red circle around it.
Oh, the one with the red circle.
Yeah, the one with the red circle. No.
No, it's not here. Where is it? Hold on.
Okay.
If you zoom in where that feet at, it looks like it's turning silver.
I'll find it.
Hey, Sandy.
Yeah.
Preliminal, I don't know if I should call him by his name. Preliminal posted something in the group today. At up to 20 pounds, the Stellar Sea Eagle is the heaviest rapture in the world. It's huge. Yeah, and Preliminal said,
yeah, right there. Look, go, zoom in.
Huge.
Right down at the bottom.
I have to go look at it. I mean,
Is that turning silver?
Stellar Sea Eagle. That's what
It
it's
looked
called.
like it turned silver over there.
Looks. The feet kind of look silver a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it turned silver. The feet look like it turned silver.
Wow.
Oh no, there were other images of it. It was all gold. There were other images besides that one.
I was just doing that observation.
Hey, I gotta ask you something, E-Man, while we have you in here about Scarab performance. He mentioned that on his show that now it's not who is it? The rod that turns into a snake in the Bible is it Aesop or something like that? Now,
No, it's Aaron. It's Aaron. Aaron has a prominent role in the Bible now. It's like Moses telling Aaron to do everything. He's doing it. That
right.
Moses and Aaron was there talking to Jesus, and then Moses instructed Aaron to throw the rod down. Now, instead of him doing the throwing down or him doing the plague with the rod, is Aaron. He's instructing Aaron, and Aaron doing it now.
No, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem
No.
right at all. But
No,
did it happen the first time? Like the first time that they showed up to the Pharaoh, was it Moses or was it Aaron?
See, what happened was God had showed Moses his miracles. That's why he told him to throw the stick down and then grab it by the tail and it turned back to the stick. And then he told him to put his hands in his bosom, and then he put it back and it turned white, and then he put it back and it turned back the way it's supposed to be. And so he was showing him example of his power. And then you would think he would be the one to do the miracles, and he was. But now it's like that Moses, only problem he had was speech. He was a stutter. He was stuttering. He was stuttering, so he didn't think that he was competent enough to speak with clarity, or you know how you get afraid or what they call that, anxiety, and some people stutter when they talking. And so he had Aaron say the word that he wanted to say. That's all Aaron's supposed to have been doing. Aaron didn't do the throwing down the stick or all of the plague that he was doing, but now it done changed. Like Aaron has a more predominant role than Moses did. It's like Aaron is the lead.
That's crazy. So
1%, Brian. You told me to give you a warning.
Yes, thank you. Okay, that's our cue. That's our cue.
All right, Theresa.
E-Man, we love having you on.
I was down to one. My phone was dying, and everybody said I sound like I was going to the ether. But I'm giving you a 1% warning right now.
And
I am charging at the same time.
My chat seemed like it had disappeared.
Where did everybody go?
I can still see it.
Okay. Well, I want to wish everyone a good night, a great Mandela Effect night. And if you would, E-Man, could you lead us out with a prayer? We really need it right now. Trust me.
All right, Father God, I thank you, God, for Lord Jesus, give us your wisdom, God. Give us your joy and your peace. Give us, Lord Jesus, anybody that's having anxiety of the things that's going on, God, you say that you'll leave us in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, God. Oh, God, put your peace in this land, God. Lord. Put your peace in everybody that's coming on this chat room, God. Lord, those that may click on this video, God, God, give them comfort that you still have the power and authority, God. Keep our minds and our hearts stable, God. Lord Jesus, right now, we thank you for being visionaries and being able to see what you want us to see and do what you want us to do, God. Oh, God, keep us and keep us together, God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
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 Hey, Brian, can I do shout-outs before we leave? There's a whole new slew of people.
Oh, yeah. Go right ahead, because I can't pull the chat up anymore. Go ahead. Do a couple shout-outs, then we'll end it.
If I missed you, if I got you the first time and I missed you this time, I'm sorry. There's so many people here. Okay, so we have Donor Games, Hebro, Esther Anders, Wake Up News, Nancy Waterfall, PG2424, Daddy Ducky, Yellow Sun, Plain Jane, Nancy Waterfall, Scrappy Dappy Doo, Ronan the Voice, I think I said Hebro, Monkey Like King. Hey, bro, I'll check out the image when I get to Twitter. Thank you so much for sending it. Let's see. Darkstone Vendors here. Brian Stavely, Frankie Aponte, Mike Baez. We have so many people here today. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. Darkslayer 1, Rick Satterwhite. I think Frankie Aponte. I think that's everybody.
Rick Satterwhite's my group.
A lot of people are in your group. That's why I'm like, there's Lori Chavez. There's so many people here tonight.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you so much for coming out, guys.
Hey, guys, we need to remind everybody we're going to be back on Friday, and sorry we're cutting it short tonight. We apologize.
We also got Pete the Red, Raleigh. There's so many people. I hope I didn't, Tammy Backrath. I hope I didn't miss anybody.
Oh, she's in my group, too.
Yeah, Una Flo. I think I got everybody now. I think I got everyone.
But we will be, what time do you guys want to come back on Friday?
We'll be back
earlier if you want on Friday.
You want to do it earlier Friday, Brian?
Yeah, I'm off all weekend.
Yeah, I like doing the earlier shows. I don't know about you guys. Like 7 o'clock or 7:30 sounds good to me. Eastern time.
How about 7? 7 sounds good. That'd be 4 o'clock Teresa's time.
Yeah, that would be all right.
I'll prepare for it. How's that?
All right. What I'll do is once you repost this, once you like actually upload the video, in the chat, I'm gonna. In the comments below, if you can pin the post, I'm going to put that the next show is Friday at 7 p.m. this week.
All right.
Eastern. Make sure you say Eastern.
Eastern time. Good night, everyone. We love you.
Good night.
Thanks for coming out, everyone. Thanks for coming, Iman.
Thanks, Iman.
We'll see you.
Yeah.